In this episode, we visit Suwarrow. The rangers welcome us and we enjoy a quiet day before the wind picks up and it becomes very wavy in the bay. But first, this is me, Kim. There is Bart, and here is Liz, our little explorer. We sold everything to explore these beautiful places with our tiny 33-foot sailboat, Tranquillity. In the last episode, we set sail to Suwarrow, the remotest place we had ever been, an atoll in the Cook Islands that is managed by park rangers 6 months a year.
On Suwarrow Atoll, one of the national parks of the Cook Islands. We can only clear in because there are 2 park rangers on this atoll. They live here for 6 months. They come here in June till November. And so this is the most remote spot that we've ever been to because there's only 2 park rangers living here, and now we are with 8 boats. A couple of weeks ago there were 22 boats here, so then it was quite busy, but now it's not very busy. There's not much things allowed here because it's a national park, so no spearfishing, no drone flying, no fishing in the lagoon, no throwing your garbage, your green waste overboard, no kite surfing, no scuba diving, only snorkeling is allowed and relaxing. But yeah, it feels special to be here. We are going to do a little snorkel tour because it's so unspoiled, and if there's no spearfishing and not many people, the fish must be amazing. So yeah. And later on we will explore the island and walk around. We already saw a big coconut crab on the island. That was crazy.
The encounter with the manta ray did not go as planned. The manta came from behind, and because Bart his shouts, I shocked, and so did the manta. The manta was almost completely black, so different from the ones we saw in the Marquesas, but we scared her away, so no more sightseeings of the manta.
So Kim and Liz baked a cake today. We already had some at Amai, and we have a leftover piece. We're gonna give it to the rangers who live here, Henri and Tina, because I don't think they eat that much cake on the island, because they don't have really much supplies here.
Suwarrow, still where we are, and we are really eager to find a weather window to get to another place, because it's really beautiful here, but you can't do much, and yeah, food and everything else, time starts to tick. So yeah, it feels a little bit being stuck, and that's a strange feeling. You don't have it that often, that you can't get away, and weather dependent, and decisions that have to be made, like Tonga is not really an option because on Friday, Saturday, a big front from the south will kick in with very strong winds and high waves, and it's Sunday now. It will take us 5 days to get to Tonga, so if we leave tomorrow we won't make it in time. Alternative route is Nui, but also for Nui we have to be more beam reach, sometimes even headwinds, and the front will kick in there Friday, end of the day, Saturday morning. So we will at least, pick some of that. And it's beam reach with high waves, so not all too comfortable. Then of course we can go to America Samoa. But yeah, we don't know when there is a weather window to continue, so it feels still far away from Tonga. Oh. So on Friday, and then Saturday, Friday night, we will have really, really strong gusts up to 30, and a course of 50. So that's headwinds. Headwinds on arrival with very, very strong winds.
So Kim mentioned the weather. We get the weather here on Suwarrow via our Iridium Go, so that means that it's 15 minutes download time. And then we only have one routing, so we can either choose to go to Nui and see after 15 minutes what it's gonna be. And if we want to do another routing to, for example, to Tonga, then we need to do another 15 minutes and we lose the other routing. So we are here with Amai as well, and they have Starlink, and they said, well, just come over, and because they're in the same shitty situation as we are, because they also want to move, preferably to Nui or Tonga, and not to American Samoa. But so yeah, now it's like 4 minds thinking about weather and weather decisions. So we're gonna go over and see if there's any light on the horizon.
Not a weather window yet. We monitor the weather the coming days with coffee at Amai, and hopefully we can leave in a few days. So we have more than 20 knots of wind today in the lagoon. So it's blowing really, really fast, but staying on board is also too much. So Liz and I will just have a little walk around, stretching our legs. You are allowed to make a walk around the island, and that is what Liz and I and our friends from Amai are planning to do. The inside of the atoll has a sandy beach and nice clear blue water. It feels so calm here. When looking at the trees, we can see how hard it is blowing out there. All around the island, the walk around the island. It's impressive. It has completely different vegetations on different sides of the island.
Kunnen ze beter? Ik wil even kijken.
We almost made a full circle. It's nice walk, nice to be off the boat, and it feels less windy out here, but still going strong out there.
De boom zitten bij de
Okay.
De stoel bij de boom zitten.
Yeah. Our final night in Suwarrow. We have got our weather window. We will tell you all next time. It will be a challenging one this time. Tomorrow we set sail towards Tonga, but before we leave we have a potluck with all the cruises and the park rangers. A final moment to relax, because we will have some weather coming up. Smells good. So you're cutting all the nuts.
Ja, dus jij moet nog wat nootjes pakken hier.
So you have a basket of nuts over here and a basket of nuts over there.
Ja.
And then you're chopping. So it's time to say goodbye to Suwarrow. We are prepping the boat and heading off for Tonga. It was really difficult to find a weather window, and this is still not a perfect weather window. But yeah, we feel like moving, a little bit restless. So then you make decisions, and we will see in the end if it's the best decision. We will probably have 2 days motoring and 1.5, maybe 2 days with very strong winds and higher waves. So less comfortable, maybe even uncomfortable. But yeah, that's what it is. We had a lovely potluck last night on Suwarrow Island with the rangers and with the other cruises. And they caught fresh fish, and it was delicious. A delicious, how do you call it? Marinade for the fish with honey and ginger and garlic and sweet and sour sauce a little bit, and some olive oil and some salt and pepper. It was really, really tasty. And now I can remember the recipe, look it up again. It's a good thing. Yeah, we are leaving with some other boats. They already left, Amai, but we will follow behind. It's a little squally too. So we'll see.
Suwarrow Rangers. Suwarrow Rangers is the sailing vessel Tranquillity, over.
Good morning, Suwarrow, go ahead.
Good morning, Tina and Henry. We also sail out of the pass and leave beautiful Suwarrow behind. A big thanks from us as well, and from Liz, of course. And hope all goes well with you in the future. And thanks for having us. Over.
Thank you very much. Same goes for you and your family as well. Safe sailing. Over.
Thank you. We will. Tranquility, standby 16. Over.
So during this trip we will set our sails in different setups for the coming day too, maybe. We have the wind from behind, so it's downwind sailing, so we will set the pole in a minute. But we will also be beam reaching and maybe even headwinds. Maybe, depends. No, not beam reach. So different types of speed, different types of weather. Get an all full package.
Well, this was it. If you have any questions, please let us know. And for now, goodbye and thank you very much for watching. Fair winds to you all.